Welcome to the Week 11 edition of NFL Previews and Picks. Tonight, the New York Jets visit Invesco Field at Mile High to play the Denver Broncos. For all you Tim Tebow haters out there, and you know who you are, I have news for you. All this kid does is win. When it stops being about winning, let me know. He may not be the prototypical NFL quarterback, but people need to stop hating on him and just enjoy the way that he plays the game. That two for eight stinker last week notwithstanding. Of course, the Broncos did win the game. The Jets have started to play better as of late, and it's none too soon. The Pats are winning with a questionable defense, and the Jets need to keep winning to keep pace. Being a Tebow believer, I don't think that will happen this week. Broncos win. At Green Bay, Lambeau Field, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come in to play the Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers. Not holding back here. I think Aaron Rodgers is a cocky, self-important jerk similar to Tom Brady and would not mind seeing one of these defenses take him out. I know that sounds harsh, but the guy just rubs me the wrong way. I have to admit, I am a fan of James Starks. Got to be a fan of a guy who comes from a nothing program like the University of Buffalo and makes it big in the NFL. Tampa's problem is that they are still learning how to compete and win games. That takes time, folks. When they learn that lesson, they might be a tough out for anyone. They do have big Albert Haynesworth to clog up the middle, so running on them could be hard. Not this time, though. The Pack are just playing too well right now. Green Bay wins. At Ford Field in Detroit, the Carolina Panthers come in to play the Detroit Lions. Just a few weeks ago, it seemed like the Lions were really on the rise. They have come back to the pack, no pun intended, a bit since. And with that contentious loss to their division rival Bears last week, I'm guessing they come into this game looking to get back on the winning track. Even Matthew Stafford got into the jawing last week. Gotta love a quarterback who's not afraid to get in the middle of the action. Carolina has only 2 wins, but they probably have one of the most exciting players in the game today in Cam Newton, who is almost certain to be Rookie of the Year. Trouble is, he is pretty much all they have. Detroit comes into this game mad and comes out of it with a win. At Cleveland Browns Stadium, the Jacksonville Jaguars come in to play the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland has lost 3 in a row. Of course, they are still playing without Madden cover boy Peyton Hillis. The Jags beat the Colts last week, but no big deal there. Everyone is beating the Colts this year. I think that Colt McCoy and the Browns are just that much better than the Jags and get another win here. At the Georgia Dome, the Tennessee Titans come in to play the Atlanta Falcons. An important game here for both teams. These two teams could possibly be on the outside looking in, so every win matters. Atlanta wants to run and then run some more with Michael Turner. Not that the Titans don't want to do the very same thing, but Chris Johnson has yet to be the real Chris Johnson. I guess all that money is weighing him down. Matt Hasselbeck has played well for the Titans, giving the very slight edge here to the Falcons. At Mall of America Field in Minnesota, the Oakland Raiders come in to play the Minnesota Vikings. Oakland leads the tight AFC West and has to keep winning. If running back Darren McFadden is questionable, but making progress. He is crucial to their run-first offense. Without him, the burden falls on Carson Palmer, and he has only been on the team for a few weeks. For the Vikings, they need to start feeding the ball to Adrian Peterson. He is one of the best, if not the best, running back in the game today. Doing this takes pressure off young quarterback Christian Ponder. Jared Allen is leading the league in sacks. He is so tough and fast off the outside. Not fast enough, though. Raiders win. At Sun Life Stadium in Miami, the Buffalo Bills come in to play the Miami Dolphins. Buffalo has stumbled a bit lately, and Miami is on a winning streak. Yes, a winning streak. The Sun Life Stadium crowd might be awake for the first time this season. Not sure either of these teams has any chances of the playoffs, but this could be a competitive game. If Buffalo can regain that us against the world mentality that helped them win games earlier that in the season, Miami loses. At FedEx Field, the Dallas Cowboys come in to play the Washington Redskins. Remember when this game was one of the biggest games of the year every year? Not so much anymore, but Dallas has played better as of late. Not so much picking on Tony Romo while they are winning, even though he did play hide and go seek at his bachelor party. They may have found a running game in DeMarco Murray. The Redskins always seem to win the offseason with their high profile signings, but then fall flat during the regular season. With the Cowboys still in the hunt, I think that they go into FedEx Field and come out with a win. At M&T Bank Stadium, the Cincinnati Bengals come in to play the Baltimore Ravens. The question here is, which Ravens team will show up? The team that beat the Steelers or the team that lost to the Seahawks? With the Steelers still leading the division, the Ravens need to get things going on a more consistent basis if they have a chance for a good seed in the playoffs. Remember, they hold the tiebreaker against the Steelers. As for Cincinnati, did anyone see this coming? I mean, Mike Brown doesn't pay Carson Palmer, so he retires temporarily, and in comes Andy Dalton, fresh out of college, and plays pretty well. The Bengal defense is playing great, especially up front. This being a division game, I just can't see Baltimore not being really prepared and into it. Enter Ray Lewis. Baltimore wins. At Candlestick Park in San Francisco, the Arizona Cardinals come in to play the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, what did Jim Harbaugh bring with him from Stanford? Whatever it was, it's working. The Niners are, to steal a phrase from Notre Dame, waking up the echoes. Pretty amazing turnaround, really. Harbaugh has Coach of the Year sewn up unless Tony Sparano keeps winning. The Cards beat the Eagles last week, but most teams are beating the Eagles this season, even with all their star power and supposed talent. The Niners are playing like the Eagles were supposed to be playing. I don't see them losing this game. Niners win. At the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis, the Seattle Seahawks come in to play the St. Louis Rams. Okay, America, turn the channel now. This game might not be viewable for underage viewers. These two teams are terrible. The Rams showed a lot of promise last year, but that promise has been broken so far this season. And Seattle, they are led on the field by Tavares Jackson and Charlie Whitehurst. Need I say more? This is one of those games that could be an all-time clunker or an offensive show. St. Louis gets the win here because, well, somebody has to. At Soldier Field in Chicago, the San Diego Chargers come in to play the Chicago Bears. Okay, every week I talk about what a bad attitude Philip Rivers can have sometimes. Well, this year he is matching that bad attitude with bad play. He is having possibly his worst season as a pro. That's never a good sign when you're talking about your franchise quarterback. For the Bears, they seem to be peaking at just the right time. It actually might be a bit early, considering we're only halfway through the season. And the other problem for them is that the Packers are running away with the division. The Chargers have lost 4 games in a row, but are still only 1 game out of the division lead in the always tough AFC West. Even with Rivers less than stellar play. The Bears win this game with a dominant defensive effort. At MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, the Philadelphia Eagles come in to play the New York Giants. Okay, I like the way Michael Vick plays the game, just like I like the way that Tim Tebow plays. Vick is unconventional. He can and will do some things on the field that nobody has ever seen before. He is almost unstoppable. Trouble is, he is banged up right now and may not be the player everyone expects. Shady McCoy has been one of the only bright spots for the Eagles this season. The Giants are winning in spite of almost nobody talking about them. That winning continues here. At New England Gillette Stadium, the Kansas City Chiefs come in to play the New England Patriots. I saw a poll on ESPN earlier asking whether or not Kansas City had a chance against the Patriots. The answer? No. I mean, I don't have a favorite team, but I always root against the Patriots whenever they are playing. They are better than most teams and have a future Hall of Famer at quarterback, but I can't stand them. In the Chiefs, you have a team that has beat the Chargers and Raiders and then lost to the Dolphins and Broncos. Perplexing, to say the least. They're just not consistent enough to be in a game with the Patriots, who can beat you in so many ways. And that is just what they do here. The Patriots win. And there you have it, this week's NFL previews and picks.